Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. So exciting, so exciting. I am so excited, and I'm like a person who's waiting for his favorite team to play tonight. That's a soccer team, or like someone wants to see a movie, watch a movie with an actor that he or she likes. That's how I feel about the meeting between two foreign ministers. Fantastic people, fantastic diplomats. I love them. One is I don't want to mess his name, the Indian Foreign Minister Jaishankar, and the other one is Lavrov. I love these guys. I think they're fantastic diplomats. These are examples to follow. Every time I watch these guys, I learn something. And observing the way they are noting, the way they think, they process information, and they react, that is a free, how should I put it, learning session. Fantastic. And these are the top of the top. Put these guys with Annabelle Bedbach or Baerbock of Germany, immature. Put it with Liz Truss, Lizzie Lazy Lizard Truss X out. Put with Blinken. Oh my God, these guys are the real deal. And with Wang Wei, put the Wang Wei. That's the guy, foreign minister of China. 3 out of 3. You should watch them, and you learn a lot. I'm very excited about it. What's going on? They meet, not meat to eat, meet. They will meet. This article comes from Sputnik. It's from today, the 7th of November 2022. And this is the title. What could India expect from Jaishankar's visit to Russia? And these are the guys together. I like these guys. Very intelligent, very diplomatic, very mature, very knowledgeable, everything, the whole package. Courageous. I don't know if I said it already, but it doesn't matter if I say it 50 times. India's foreign minister Jaishankar embarked on a 2-day visit to Moscow. That's a no-no. That's a no-no for the club, the United States club, because that means we're like brothers. You know that Iron Maiden song. If you don't, look for it. So anyway, 2-day visit to Moscow on Monday, today, as part of the two countries' regular high-level dialogue. He is the first senior Indian official to visit Russia since the launch of the special military operation in Ukraine. The Indian foreign minister is set to hold talks with his counterpart Sergei Lavrov and Deputy Prime Minister Denis Manturov. Last week, energy intelligence firm Vortexa reported that Russia became India's largest supplier of crude in October, accounting for 22% of New Delhi's overall oil imports. You think these guys are building the club? I think so. I've been saying that for a long time. India has spurned calls by Western countries to reduce reliance on Russian energy exports and has also been critical of rich countries for not understanding the adverse impact of high commodity prices on the global south. Experts told Sputnik on Monday that India should look to further strengthen its economic engagement with Russia, particularly in the energy sector, during Foreign Minister Jaishankar's 2-day visit to Moscow. Oh man, I'm gonna watch that. Anything that comes out of this meeting, I'll be eyes and ears. A press statement by the Indian Foreign Ministry last week said that there would be discussion on regional and international issues during the visit. It also said the Indian Foreign Minister would take up issues related to the bilateral economic cooperation when he meets Russia's Deputy Prime Minister and the Trade Minister Denis Manturov. It's the second time I butchered this guy's name. The latter is Jaishankar's counterpart in the India-Russian Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific, Technological and Cultural Cooperation. The Russian Foreign Ministry said on Monday that discussions between the two countries would focus on bilateral cooperation in various international for such as it's a messed up here, G20 and Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO, the Ukraine crisis, the situation in Afghanistan and Syria, and the Iran nuclear deal. And I'm quoting, former Indian ambassador Anil Trigunayat underlined that this is like Rabindranath Tagore, Trigunayat. Read Rabindranath Tagore, beautiful meditation books. Underlined that IRAIGC tech would take stock of the progress in achieving the bilateral economic objectives outlined during the annual summit between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Prime Minister Narendra Modi last December. Both leaders vowed to increase bilateral trade level to $30 billion by 2025 by diversifying the trade basket. While the two countries enjoyed a special and privileged strategic partnership underpinned by close ties during the Cold War, defense exports from Moscow to New Delhi have dominated the economic aspect of the relationship. And I'm quoting, on the weak links in the relationship has been economic engagement and volume, and the extent of it, which is being addressed, Trigunayat said. The ex-diplomat noted that the economic ties have expanded since the beginning of Russian special military operation in Ukraine in February. Trigunayat stated that one could also expect New Delhi to increase its investment in Russia's hydrocarbon sector in order to ensure its energy security in view of high energy prices caused by Western efforts to phase out Russian crude and gas from the market. So, this is, it says, India and Russia ties no longer unidimensional. So we have Nirajan Marjani, an Indian geopolitical analyst, noted that the economic ties between New Delhi and Moscow are no longer unidimensional and dominated solely by defense deals. The Russian energy supplies to India have emerged as another key pillar of the relationship. This also serves the interest of both countries in diversifying their trade away from defense, he said. Now, we have the G20 meeting under Indonesian presidency this year have been marred by disagreements among member states as financed blah blah blah. So the thing is, they will talk about everything, not much about defensive, because that goes without goes as planned. That means they will talk about energy, they will talk about food supplies, they will talk about bilateral economic trade. This is the main thing. What does that mean? That means a more integrated economies. What does that mean? The second club slowly is taking more and more shape based on BRICS, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and other little clubs that they are already tangled in, will help this transition to be as smooth as possible. The problem is the big club owner, United States, knows that and can't do much about it as of now. It's been about 9 months since the invasion of Ukraine, not invasion, the fight between United States and Russia on the territory of Ukraine. And they've been trying, they and the UK and the Germans and the Japanese, all these weasels. I think even the Italians showed up at one point with Mario Draghi, I think in India, to try to pressure them. But Jaishankar and Modi said, well, you know what, we are here to make sure that the interest of our population, our nation, our country is followed, fulfilled, accomplished. Not your little interests and scuffles. We have our interests and we're going to defend them and we're going to fight for them. You have your own interests. When our interests were going to collide, we're going to see how we deal with that. That was basically what Jaishankar said in the meeting, if you remember that format, 2x2 format, and he met Blinken in India, and he was asked by a weasel reporter, what are you doing with Russian energy that you get from Russia? You know, Russia is sanctioned by the good people, the Western countries. And Jaishankar said, you know what, the amount of energy we buy from Russia, I think in a year or something, or a few months, whatever he said, is how much Europe uses in an afternoon. So beat it, go, see you, never, ciao. That's how it was. And then she was like, "Ah, I can't believe he told me that." Yes, he just did. And Blinken was like, like a, I don't know, third grader caught in the act of doing stuff that he was not supposed to. We all did certain things. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.